Hey guys, Shadi MD here. Hope you're doing well. Another fun video today. This is featuring my 2005 Epiphone Les Paul Standard. Now, if you haven't seen my recent video with this, I did one a little while back. This guitar has a lot of meaning to me. This is my very first Les Paul and one of my very first real proper guitars. It's got a lot of sentimental value. This was my #1 guitar for probably 7 years or more. So, got a lot of memories with this, but unfortunately, in the last couple of years, this really hasn't been getting much playtime. You know, obviously I've gotten other guitars, you know, kind of moved on to other things. And this thing was actually sitting all the way up at my parents' place, which is quite far away, just sitting underneath the bed, collecting dust, not being played. And that's kind of sad. So I decided, why don't I bring this back, see if I can give it a new life. With that, you know, I've never really soldered or done any major guitar mods, so I thought this would be a good platform for me to learn that on. Now, in my last video, I went over the condition it was in when I got it, and it was in pretty bad condition. The frets were basically had like some kind of oxidation or rust on them. They were really scratchy to bend on. The fretboard itself just had a ton of grime and gunk from years of use and play built up on there. And the other thing is that the wiring and pickups were a little bit faulty, and it still is. I haven't changed that out yet. And it was basically in stock configuration, so I thought I'd do a video showing some of the changes that I already made to it. Most of it's aesthetic right now, but it already plays and feels a lot better. I basically cleaned up the whole fretboard. I took some F1 oil and just wiped and, you know, scraped off all the gunk, whatever I could, oiled the fretboard up nicely, got it nice and clean. And I also polished up the frets, and I'll put a before and after here so you can see a before picture of what it looked like before cleaning it and an after. And as you can see, made a pretty big difference in how it felt. I obviously put a fresh set of strings on it as well, and it already plays and feels like 10 times better. So that was really nice. Another thing I decided to change, and it's just aesthetic for now, but this had like the standard cream plastics. I put on some black knobs, black pickup rings, black poker chip. To my surprise, the ones I ordered from Amazon actually fit perfectly, so that was really nice to see. And that's really all I did right now. I'm hoping to change out the pickups and the wiring for a 50 style wiring harness. I'm also gonna upgrade the switch as well. If you watch my last video, you'll see that the pickups aren't like consistent. Something's off in the wiring, where if you switch like this, the pickups kind of just randomly will sputter out in sound or lose volume. So I think there's some faulty issue with the wiring here that needs to be worked out. So I'm gonna basically change all that out, including the pickups. And I was gonna change to like locking tuners, like an upgraded nut and upgraded bridge, but in all honesty, now that I've got it cleaned up and, you know, kind of set up and everything with fresh strings, I really like the way it plays. It plays surprisingly well, actually. It's very resonant. Like I've got the volume on 0, so you can just hear it unplugged, but like I can just feel the whole neck vibrating. I love the way it plays, and I really don't want to kind of change that or mess with that. So I'm gonna keep the bridge and the nut pretty much as is. So it pretty much stays the way it is right now in terms of playability. Another thing I'm planning and hoping to do before I change out any of the pickups is a comparison between the stock Epiphone as it is now and my Gibson Les Paul Standard 60s. it's probably like a million, million and a half Epiphone versus Gibson videos, but I thought, you know what, I got this here, and you know, I got it stock, so you know, why not just do a shootout back to back just to go over some of the differences. Obviously they're not the same guitar, but you know, just for my own curiosity and your information, I thought it'd be fun to compare them. Both my standard 60s and this Epiphone are strung up with a fresh set of Deodara 9s right now. They both, you know, will have the pickups adjusted to similar heights as well before I do that, so should be a pretty good comparison, hopefully. Anyways, look out for that. Otherwise, that's it for now. Really appreciate you guys watching. Definitely like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I try to post videos at least once a week. And as always, stay safe, rock on, be well guys. Bye.